My name is Darryle. This is for my capstone project for my MBA in Information Technology. A couple of years ago, my wife introduced me to WGU, and I was very impressed with the story of how 19 U.S. governors saw the need to be able to expand the scope of education to those who normally would not be able to receive it through the use of online education. And I've also been impressed with how they've been able to continually upgrade their curriculum for the changing times. As I am now coming to the end of my education, I've had many thoughts on where I should take my career. And the career path that I've chosen is to gain the necessary skills and knowledge to become a database administrator. A database administrator sets up new systems on different platforms according to user requirements. They will be asked to troubleshoot the system when necessary and to be able to monitor the performance of the system to make sure that it is running smoothly. Also, they will be asked to back up the data and to be able to restore the data in the case of a catastrophic emergency. And they will be asked to work with network administrators to be able to keep the data safe. Now, a prerequisite for most database administrators is that of education, because 71.5% data administrators have a bachelor's degree or higher. In addition to education, certifications are very important. Now, there are a wide range of different certifications that one can obtain. For example, there's the Microsoft SQL certification, and Microsoft does offer a wide range of different IT professional certifications. And there's certifications in different areas, such as Oracle or any of the other different database platforms. Now, these certifications can be $750 to $1,000, up to $1,000. So it would be wise for me to research and find the best one that fits for me. Now, in this changing economy, the role of the IT professional has been changing. This is mostly due to the organizational structures is getting smaller and smaller. And due to this, IT workers will be asked to do other functions instead of being a technology specialist. And this usually happens because companies are getting smaller and smaller, and their workforce is having to be able to adapt to this changing environment. Now, how this will affect me as a database administrator in the future is that at one time I will be asked to be an IT specialist. And in another setting, I will be asked to be a negotiator. And in another setting, I will be asked to display certain leadership qualities and to be able to bring a team together, to work together as a team to bring more value to an organization. Now, due to the economic crisis, the positions available for IT positions has been slightly shrinking. So what is there to differentiate one applicant from another? And that is why I believe that is why I wanted to get an MBA, is to be able to show that I can do many more things besides being a technology specialist. And in that way, I can be able to be a better choice for a company in the future. Now, despite the slow job growth for IT jobs, in the database, for database administrators, the job growth is expected to grow in the next decade. And there has been a boost to IT jobs thanks to the Obama administration, who's put an emphasis on striving to keep jobs here in the U.S. And this was accomplished through the economic stimulus bill, which was passed this year. In the bill, $20 billion was set aside to help with healthcare transition towards record keeping, more efficiently keeping records using information technology. Also, $6 billion has been set aside to be used to improve the broadband internet in the U.S., and $11 billion has been set aside to be used to modernize the power grid in the United States. Now, this will definitely be a boost to IT jobs. And the final thing is that the United States still has a strong technology infrastructure that will continue to make it a leader in innovation and growth in the future. Now, there are a few things that I feel will make me successful as a database administrator. One thing that I have is that I have a natural talent that when people are around me, they feel very comfortable, and that I am an easy person to work with. And because of that, I think that that will transition me to be a better team leader and to be able to pull a team together to accomplish a project that is important. And another great skill that I have is that I am able to work as hard as possible to come up with a proper solution. And another skill that I have that kind of helps me in that area is that I'm able to see connections better, so that if I encounter a problem or when I'm troubleshooting a problem, that I'm able to see the problem more clearly and be able to come up with a better applicable solution. Now, I'm great at planning for the future and thinking long term. That will help me as I strive to come up with sustainable solutions that will help me in my personal life, but also in my professional career. One thing I'm able to do very well is to be able to absorb complex problems very quickly and to be able to learn new concepts. And that'll really help me be more successful as I'm a database administrator, because you will have to learn so many new things because new technology comes out every year. And one thing that I am proud of is that I am very responsible for my work and very proud of the work that I am able to accomplish. And if there are any problems, then I will take it upon myself to stand behind my work. And if there are any problems that need to be worked out, then I will be able to, I see that there's strength in being able to turn your weaknesses into your strengths. Now, a few things that I need to work on is that one thing is that I am a perfectionist, and I need to be able to let people help me, and I need to be able to ask people to help me when I need help. And another thing that is sometimes I get bogged down with the small details, and I don't take that into account in my planning, and sometimes that pushes my schedule back even further. But one